Inequality in the workplace across the United States. Inequality has been an issue that has been around since ever. Although the United States has been improving gender equality among the workplace, the pay gap between men and women across the United States is something that currently exists and affects millions of women in many different ways. Let me give you a brief explanation of this. Ever since known, men have been paid more over women just for the gender factor. This basically means that if you are a woman, you might be getting paid less just because of your gender. Women might be performing the same job, working the same amount of hours during the day than men, but still getting less money on their paychecks. The average rate on salary is 0.8 to 1. This means that for every dollar that men get, women are getting paid 0.80 cents. This pay gap comes in a different rate in each state of the country, and therefore women might be experiencing difficulties according to their setting or the place in which they live. According to the article from the website AAW.org, which is a website promoting changes and equality for women on the workplace. These are the rates of the 10 states that present the higher rates on the pay gap. As you can see, many of these settings have cities with enormous quantities of population, which means that are tremendously affecting the lives of millions of women. Okay. Everything sounds quite sad and hopeless, and now you might be asking yourself, is anybody doing anything to solve this? The answer is yes. Many activists and organizations that promote and fight for women and human rights are constantly trying to make social movements and make change on society. Now, you might be wondering, what can I do to help? Well, you might contribute by voting and promoting to pass the Paycheck Fairness Act. The Paycheck Fairness Act was first proposed in 1997, and it brings many benefits that would help to end up with the pay gap what we currently have. Although it was introduced and brought up already many times to Congress, it hasn't been passed by some disagreements. This act would revise the exception to the prohibition for a wage rate differential based on any other factor other than sex. This basically means that men may not be getting paid more just because they are men, and same for women. They would not be able to be paid less because of their gender. This would bring a huge step on trying to fix this issue, because industries and businesses around the country would have to face penalizations when trying to discriminate their employees. The act would also create grants to train women to negotiate salaries more effectively. Recent studies have revealed that men are dominant when it comes to negotiate salaries or asking for promotions. This is a result of many cultural, social and economic differences between the two genders. As a result of this mentoring, women would be able to get better salaries, get better job positions, and therefore to gain the opportunities to grow professionally as men. If passed, this act would also sponsor materials to inform employees, labor unions, and the general public about the opportunities created to eliminate wage gap between men and women. This would directly help everyone because society would be aware of the issue and would try to contribute on solving it. If you would like to help, please visit this website and follow instructions to create change. Thank you.